Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jennifer's Lair. Hopefully you're all doing great. Sorry I haven't been around lately. I've been really kind of depressed. There was some things that happened that we can't really control. No one can control the things that happened, and it just kind of made me go depressed. So October is my month, and I had tons of videos for you guys to check out and everything. But the thing of it is that I had hauls and I had a bunch of other things. The problem is that my computer decided that it was just gonna be a brat with the external hard drive. The hard drive that I had with my laptop doesn't work with Windows. So it actually doubled itself on, I don't have any clue on why it did that, but my videos just kind of there was too many of them and I couldn't edit them all and it was just a mess. So I'm sorry for that. I didn't, and I did do like a tour of the house for Halloween time, but I didn't get a chance to post it or anything like that. I'm thinking of doing that next year because I'm having a Halloween party. It'll probably be a pretty small one. It's kind of private, invitation only. So, um, I'm hoping if you would if you are my friend and I do know you or whatever, you might want to check with me and see, what's going on. But I am super excited about that, and so I'm just thinking the tour can happen then. And I'm also making some stuff. I already made 4 feet ghosts, and I really don't know if I want to do DIY videos for the stuff that I'm going to be making, because the problem is that I think that the I'm not going to explain things as clearly as maybe you guys would want me to, and I think that the camera might get in my way. So I don't think I will be doing any of that, but I will show you guys the end product and I can show you kind of how I made it or whatever at the end. I don't want to just do it as I go because I don't think I'm going to be very good about that. But once I get it done, I think I can show you some stuff. When we do the walk around of the yard, because that is definitely gonna happen, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna be making a 6 foot Jack Skellington out of PVC pipe, and I'm also gonna be making Sam, or not Sam. I have Sam on the brain. Have you guys ever seen Trick or Treat? I love Sam. Sam is cool as hell, and I love that movie. So if you haven't seen it, you guys need to check that out. I love it around Halloween time. It's basically he is going to get you if you don't follow the traditions of Halloween. So um, it's a really good movie, guys, and there's a lot of different situations. So if you guys, and it's not really for little kids, so I don't suggest little kids watch it. But if you're older, you might want to check it out. So check out Trick or Treat. Anyways, to get back to what I was saying before I said Sam, because I had that on my mind. He was on my mind for some reason. Every time I think of Halloween, I think of him. He's really cool, by the way. Anyways, I'm doing Jack Skellington 6 feet with PVC pipe, and then I'm hoping to find some clothes at like a Goodwill store or somewhere around there, so that I can make his clothes. I just need like a tux, or like a jacket with some pants. And even if they don't have the stripes on, I was thinking I could just paint the white stripes on the clothes. And then I need to find some dress shoes for him, of course. And I already got zero, so I have 2 zeros, one for the house and one for outside. So I already got him. I was gonna make him, but it was gonna be too hard with his face to make them. I'm sure that I probably could have tried to make them or whatever, but I just think it's just easier just if you had it already or you could buy it. It's probably just easier just to do it that way for him anyways. But I'm gonna do 6 foot Jack, and then I'm doing a 6 foot Scarecrow. So and they're going to be displayed in the yard, and they're made out of PVC pipe, and I've already got some I got some material for the scarecrow already, so hopefully I can get him, I need to find heads for both of them, and I think I have some ideas on what I want to do for heads for the characters and stuff, so I'm excited about making of those. I think it's going to be a challenge, but it's like I think that the challenge is gonna I think it's gonna be a good creative challenge for me since I'm a very creative person and I need to create. So I think it'll be good. Um and then I'm hoping to make 7 large tombstones, and then I'm going to reinforce some of the other ones that I have in well, I'll tell you guys. In the basement, we have tons of Halloween stuff that I already had. And so I'm going to be putting some styrofoam on the back. We had extra because my husband bought some a while back, and we had extra styrofoam board. That's the word I was looking for, styrofoam board. We are actually going to be putting those on the back of the tombstones and then making them and gluing them together onto the other tombstone to make them a lot thicker. But before I do that, I have to put some PVC pipe inside the tombstones. And then I'm going to actually put some rock in there too to so they don't flap around. And then if you can make the tombstones wide enough, you won't have to worry about them flapping around and busting in half because the wind takes those things like crazy. So when you put the PVC pipe in, you can put them in on both sides of the tombstone, and then you can put like little what do you want to call those things? Like little spikes in the yard or whatever you want to call them. You can put those in the yard, and then you put them on top of those. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to try my hardest to get as much as I can possibly done. I'm going to add rocks to the really big tombstones I'm making. First, I'm taking shapes that I am going to create of pictures that I've seen of some tombstones that I really like and try and make them try to make them out of cardboard first to make kind of like the skeleton. I'll call it a skeleton of the tombstone itself, and then I'm going to put rock, like a bag of rocks inside to weigh it down so it doesn't flap all over the place, and then put the styrofoam board over the top, and then possibly try to do either some mud, like the mud that you use for. I have to actually do some research on this to see what materials would actually work well. I know that I could just probably paint it, but not with like a spray paint or anything, because with styrofoam's really touchy about what you use on it. It can melt really easily, so you don't want to use, and the fumes can be toxic as well, so you don't want to use the wrong thing on them. So I'm just thinking if I could use like a mud or a cement to make it look like, more realistic, I think I want to do that. But I'm kind of worried. I'm thinking, is the cement going to really hold up on that? So if you guys have ever made any tombstones or anything and can give me any tips, please leave them in the description below because I'm a rookie. I don't know what I'm doing. My friend and I made one time. We made them out of boxes. Well, my friend, He makes them out of boxes, and then what he did was is he took the boxes and then he put that like stone stuff on it that you can do like on counters or whatever it was. He got a bunch of that, but that's kind of expensive. So I want him to be cheap but effective at the same time. I want it to be the cost to be down on these. So that I can actually go through with my plan. I really want to have a Halloween party. I am so looking forward to it because it is my time of the year. Plus, another thing is, guys, these are some facts, some fun facts. This year, 2020, Halloween will be on a Saturday. It will have an extra hour, um, and there will be a full moon. So, some fun facts. Halloween isn't effing around this year, guys. So, take advantage of it. Do your thing. Make it big. You only live once. You gotta just live it up as when you can. Because, you never know. Time goes by way too fast. And sometimes you just need that release. You just need to have fun. So, I'm going to work really hard on this stuff. I've got a playlist available that I'm working on right now. My mother-in-law we're probably going to get together before Halloween, like the Saturday before, and watch some Halloween movies. We looked at some Halloween movies on a list, and we're thinking about watching some on the list here. So hopefully I can show you guys the list or the Halloween movie list or whatever later on. I'm gonna try to make a video on that to and let you guys know what's going on with that. But I've got, that's my plans for Halloween 2020. So hopefully I can make this all happen. I do have all of my props set up already, and I already have a lot of props, so I don't need any more props. The only thing, like I said, is I'm building all of these other little things for outside. And actually, I do want to get some more life-sized skeletons if I can. We'll have to see, but I would like to get some of those outside too as well. At least like maybe 4 or 5 so that I can set them out in different poses and things. And we have projectors already. We have some window things that, I'm going to show you guys all this in the video. I'm hoping that I can do stuff because I know last year I said, oh, I'm going to do this, 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 and this, and it just didn't get done because of depression. So hopefully I won't be depressed this year. I'm hoping to like I said, I'm working on a playlist and stuff like that. I have one, and I'm working on that constantly, adding songs on it, and it's free. It's Spotify, guys. So if you guys want to go on Spotify and stuff, yeah, there's commercials or whatever, but it's free. And so that's where I'm making my Halloween list of songs. So I'm excited about that, and so I've got that going on. So if you guys ever want, like, an awesome kick-ass playlist thing, go on Spotify. It's free. You can just get your songs. And, if you want to pay for it, you can pay for it or whatever. But you just have to pay for it. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was 12 something, 12.99 or something. Maybe I'm wrong, guys, but just check it out and see if maybe you guys, if that's something you guys want to do. But I'm doing that. I'm doing a playlist, so it's not going to cost me anything, and I can work on it year round and everything. And yeah, there's ads or whatever. I listen to the ads because it's like listening to the radio. And I'm so used to listening to the radio because I listen to 93X. I don't know if you guys know what kind of station it is. 93X is Minneapolis, Minnesota, and St. Paul radio station. It's all rock, so it's like a rock station, rock music. They play like old stuff. They play Ozzy Osbourne, which, you know what, he is one of my favorites, and he rocks. Like, I love Ozzy to pieces. He's like one of my favorites. So I listen to him. They play Black Sabbath, of course, and they play old stuff, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses. They play new stuff too, they play like a lot of different songs. They play AC/DC. They play a lot of good music, guys. So if you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. You can get them on Alexa. You can get them on iHeartRadio. You can get them on so many different places. So I mean, check them out. Check 93X out. They're really badass. I love them. And yeah, there's a lot of different music on there, whatever. It's just awesome. So please check them out. I'm trying to think. There's other things that I'm going to try to do for the party. Like, I'm going to try to have like a little bit of snacks and things, like make some fun snacks. I'm like trying to think about cookies. I really want to make cookies, but the problem is for me, I just found this out last year. I made cookies, not this year, but the last year before that, 2018. I was making cookies and I love black frosting. Like, I love making colored frosting. It's so much fun. The problem is with the colored frosting, I started developing hives. I had gotten some on me and I started breaking out in hives. So now I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm allergic to the food coloring. So, yay. So I'm not exactly excited about that at all because my husband says I make the best sugar cookies. So I want to make sugar cookies in little shapes. I have tons of like little, cookie cutter type things, and I've collected them over the years. Like, I've collected a lot over the years. I've got coffin shaped ones and raven shaped ones and cats and witches hats and witches brooms and witches cauldrons and Frankenstein and Reaper guy, and the list can go on and on and on. So, and I got tombstone ones and coffin shaped ones. I think I said coffin shaped ones already, but I have a lot of different ones, skull ones. There's a bunch, and I would really like to make cookies. I think it would be fun, and maybe some other fun little snacks. If you guys have any ideas for me, put it down below in the description below. I'd like to like maybe try your recipes if they're not too hard or whatever. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have because I have to set up during the day that Saturday because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make my stuff waterproof or not. So I'm gonna have to set all this up on Saturday before the party, and then the party starts at 7 o'clock. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, it starts at 7. The trick or treaters end around here around 8 o'clock, which kind of sucks because I'm thinking, let these kids trick or treat until at least like 9 or 10. But maybe they will up it since it is a Saturday and it's not going to be a school day the next day. That would be really cool so that the kids can go out longer. And I would love that because like I said, I love seeing the kids in their costume and I love, love, love decorating outside. Now, this last year, like I said, I was depressed during my happy time of the year. I was so depressed that, and it takes depression is just it sucks. It does not mess around. Like, you have zero energy and it takes everything out of you, like everything. And it's like you get up, you do stuff around the house and you're trying to do things, but it just takes so much out of you that you're just ready for a nap. So it sucked. I was not in a good place. I'm just going to say that right now. I was not in a good place. But, and it took so much energy out of me just to do things, simple things that usually it doesn't take that much energy out of anyone to do. But anyways, I I filmed some videos for you guys. I had a haul, some Halloween hauls. Went to the orphanage and I got to view some of those buildings. I also took some pictures of some of the tombstones that they have markers of some of the orphans that lived there. They had like a graveyard there, and I went to the graveyard and filmed. But it was really windy that day, and I did not get to all the buildings. I wasn't aware that there were so many buildings there. So I think I'm gonna go back and refilm that video, and then I'm also gonna refilm the when I have like the little Halloween party. It's gonna be small. It's not going to be heaping. I'm not going to have a lot of people here or whatever. It's going to be a small, little, invitation only type of little Halloween party. Because a lot of my friends, they live about hour and 30 minutes from me. And so I don't have a whole lot of friends around this area because I really don't get out. I'm stay to myself. I really just don't get out enough. Um, and that's part of my anxiety and stuff. And plus I just don't trust just anybody. I'm sorry, but I don't trust just anybody. It's hard. I've had friends do a lot of shitty things to me, so it's like I have a hard time trusting people. So with that being said, I'm excited about this Halloween party, but it's not going to be like a whole bunch of people here or whatever. So when I do the video, it's going to be probably a few close friends, and you guys will get to see them. Um, they're going to be awesome. Let's just put it this way. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to share some of my life with you guys because I haven't been able to share too much so far. So this is just going to be like a little sharing point. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. What I was going to say. This last year, it took so much out of me that I was depressed and everything. And I thought what I did for the kids was pathetic. I did put stuff out, I did set things up, but it just wasn't the same. And I know that I could do, 100 times better than what I did. But you know what? A lot of, this guy comes by and he has two children, and this is the second year that he's come by here on Halloween with his two boys, and he says, you know what? Thank you so much for decorating. Thank you so much for everything. And he was like, you're an inspiration. And he basically said that the same thing last year. And I'm just thinking to myself, dude, you don't have any clue on who you're even talking to. I have, like, I could do 10 times, 100 times better than what, but you know what? Those are the comments that make someone feel good. I was depressed, but that night I started to cheer up a little bit because I was giving out candy. And yes, I was a crazy lady that started hunting kids down. Even if they weren't in costume, I'm like, hey, come on over, get some candy. I mean, I said that to a bunch of boys that were not even dressed up. They were walking around with a big tree. I have no idea where they got that from, but somebody's tree must have fell over. We did have some high winds the day before Halloween, so maybe it fell down then. They were dragging it all over town. I have no clue what they were doing with it. But it was fun, and those are like I said, those are the types of comments like, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much for doing this. If I can inspire just one person, which by the way, the kids loved it. There was so many comments made with the kids, and I just put out just a little bit of stuff. They have no clue what they're dealing with. They have no idea. This next year, oh, I'm going to put out lots of stuff, I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm going to make graveyards, and I don't know if I'm going to do a fence this year. I want to, but we have a big yard. And I think it's gonna cost too much to do a fence this year, which really bums me out. I mean, I could probably get one of those roll-out fences and then paint it, but that would kind of be cheating in a way. But then in a way, I'm thinking maybe I just need to do that this year, and so it's like stays cheap, and just put it in the front and then do a little bit on the side or something, because we do have a big yard, and I don't think that it's going to happen this year. So unfortunately, that's just the way it goes, and because you only have so much money to do things, and I don't think we're going to have enough to do that. So, and I'm dreaming big. Like, I dream really big. If I could, we have a sidewalk that goes up to our house. It's like a big sidewalk. If I had it my way, I'd do two pillars, and I would do, like, those big statues, like lions or something, sitting on top of them, or two gargoyles sitting, and then I'd have like like one of those gate things that go like this, or like a half rainbow type of thing. There's a cemetery on it, and I'd have gates on that thing, and I'd have the black, awesome fence with like the toppers that are like arrows on them and stuff. I would love, love, love to have that in real life. That would be an awesome deal. And then I could set all my stuff up inside the fence and put like fog machines out there and the whole 9 yards, and have the projectors going, and have like little lights light up like like some of the guys that I would make, and the tombstones would be awesome. This year I'm hoping to get 7 life-size tombstones done, and then I also want to do, and I also need your guys' help. I'm a rookie. I'm still trying to figure this out. But if you guys can give me any help. If anybody knows or has done some tombstones, I'm hoping to make them out of boxes and then put the styrofoam on the boxes or whatever, and then put rock in there to weigh it down so it doesn't blow all over the place. But I do need some advice. What would you use to cover the styrofoam board? Would you use mud, like sheetrocking mud, to make the surface smooth? Or would it crack? Or would you use like cement? Um, would that crack? I really need some help when it comes to time for that, because I'm not really sure. Because, like I said before, you have to, and I don't know. I've actually recorded this a few times, so I'm not sure if I said this or not in this video. So I'm sorry if I, go off and say the same thing again. But, like I said before, you don't want to use certain things like spray paint or something on the styrofoam board, because it can give off toxic fumes and it melts the styrofoam board. So I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to think of like something I can do to, like, cover the pink styrofoam board up so that I can put letters and things on it. And that won't be toxic to breathe in as well. I know that somebody uses like a wood burning kit to burn inside the styrofoam, but you got to be careful with that stuff too, because if it gets too hot, it can start a fire and all that stuff. And I'm just trying to figure out an easy, less mess, the better. Um, I really just want to know. I'm thinking about painting it maybe with latex, if that's a possibility. I'm not really sure, but maybe I could get like some latex paint. I'm kind of allergic to latex, so I'd have to wear gloves or whatever, but that's not a problem. I just really want to be able to waterproof it, as well, because the skeleton parts are going to be made out of boxes, and I'm going to be making the shape just by like gluing them together and things like that. So and I'm taking some of my other tombstones, because downstairs in our basement, I call it Jennifer's Halloween store because we have tons and tons of Halloween stuff down there. So I'm hoping to bring some of that up and reinforce it because you don't want the last thing you want to do is have a tombstone going like this when it's windy. We get high winds here, like really high straight winds type things. And so I don't need them flapping around and then busting in half. So what I'm thinking about doing is making them thicker, and then before making them thicker, like gluing styrofoam board to the back of the tombstone itself, which they're all made out of styrofoam. And then before gluing them together, I would cut like a piece out and put some PVC pipe in there. And then you've got two PVC pipes on each side of the tombstone. And then you put like, things in the ground to hold them. Um, and then that way they don't go anywhere. And then also I'd probably weigh them down with some rock. I'm probably gonna like dig a hole inside the tombstone and then put some rock in there to hold them down so that they're not flapping all over the place to give them some weight. I hope that all of this like comes together really good. I'm hoping. But that's kind of like what I have planned for 2020. Um like I said, I'm doing a playlist on Spotify and I'm still looking for recipes. So if you guys have any like cute little Halloween recipes that I could possibly try or something, you could write them if you guys could write them in the comments below, I would greatly appreciate them because then maybe I could try it or something. So I'm still kind of looking for like little snacks and stuff like that because we are going to have the Halloween party at 7 o'clock. It's going to start at 7. So it's going to be a little bit later, but I mean, it's going to be, I mean, I wanted to start later than earlier because I don't want, I just want to have fun and I don't want to start too early because usually I start the parties way too early and then everybody gets tired early, so. Whew. Speaking of which, I am tired right now. I got up this morning and did a bunch of stuff around the house. I cleaned and everything, cleaned the house, and I am just tired out from that. But anyways, that is my plan for 2020 Halloween. Let me know if there's any songs off of your Halloween playlist that I should put on mine. I have quite the playlist already, but I'm curious. I want new songs as well as my songs that I know. So if you guys want to leave your comments below on any songs that you may recommend or recipes or the tombstone thing, any helpful suggestions on any of that stuff, I would greatly appreciate. And sorry I've been gone for so long, but I have been, like I said, just depressed and everything, and it's taken a lot out of me, so I really didn't feel like having a camera on my face. So I'm sorry, guys. I hope that everyone is having a great year so far, 2020. I hope it is giving you the best of everything, and it's doing good by you guys. And I'm hoping that you guys are having a great, awesome night or day wherever you are. And I guess I will talk to you hopefully soon. Um, I will be having some new videos. I'm going to be doing some hauls. I've got some hauls here that I will be doing shortly. So stay tuned for that. And I guess this is all for this video for right now, and I guess I'll just talk to you later, and I'll see you next time on Jennifer's Lair. Also, if you want to, please join the group on Facebook. It's called the Gothic Inspiration, and it's pretty cool. We have a lot of awesome members. Hi out there, if you guys are a part of the group, hi. You guys make the group what it is. You guys are awesome, and I'm super excited to just be just have this group and be in the group with you guys. Anyways, I guess this is the end of the video now because I'm going on and on. I do that a lot, even in real life. I just sometimes I have a hard time closing these videos if you guys haven't already noticed. Anyways, I have hauls coming up, so please stay tuned for those. And I guess I will talk to you hopefully later, and maybe I'll do I'm trying to do some new videos on this channel, maybe a makeup tutorial. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it anyways, and you guys are probably gonna cringe at like what I'm gonna do or whatever for my makeup or what makeup brush I'm using on what. But it should be fun anyways. I have another video coming up with an Etsy purchase I got a while back, and I haven't even opened the box yet. That's what depression does to you. And I have another haul thing. So I guess I will hopefully chat with you later, and I'm hoping to mix it up a little bit. I don't want this channel just to be all hauls because unfortunately I can't just do all hauls. So if you guys have any questions for me, maybe we could do a question and answer. Put your questions down below, and hopefully maybe I can get enough questions so that I could answer them in a Q&A video if you guys want to see that. Otherwise, I may just do some that were tagged, because I guess there's some out there that people do like tagged videos or whatever. So maybe I'll copy some of those questions and answers and put them to a video on here. I know that my channel's kind of small yet and things like that, but I feel like I want to get to know you guys, and I want you guys to get to know me, and the only way to do that is to do some different videos like question and answer. I don't want to just do hauls all the time. I've been trying to mix it up, but my haul videos, they get the most views. So if there's haul in the name, I don't know if YouTube does that or what, but some bigger YouTubers have said that all YouTube cares about is hauls, which I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't know what, but I mean, all I get is on my videos for my hauls, they do get a lot more views, so I don't know. But I can't just always do hauls, guys, so I want to mix it up a little bit and just, have you get to know me and me to get to know you. So, anyways, I guess I'll see you next time on Jennifer's Lair if you hung in there. I know it's a lengthy video, but thank you for watching, guys. And I will talk to you later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And give it a thumbs up if you like it. And I guess I'll talk to you later on Jennifer's Lair. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Talk to you later. Bye.